I think when we were so rudely interrupted, we were right here and we were talking about making this 1 mole of ethanol. So we had carbon in its most stable form, hydrogen in its most stable form, and now we need oxygen in its most stable form, okay, which is a gas. And those three things combine together to make our ethanol, C2H5OH. All right, now, key part here, we only want 1 mole of the ethanol. So since we only want 1 mole of the ethanol, we've got some crazy balancing that goes on here. And it looks like this. We have 3 carbons and, oh, I'm sorry, not 3 carbons. We have 2 carbons and 3 hydrogens, and here comes the crazy part, 1/2 of an oxygen, okay? To get us just 1 mole, you notice there's nothing there because it's 1 mole of our ethanol, okay? Now, remember at the beginning I said there were lots of tables that people came up with, and one of those things on that table is that people did reactions to form ethanol, and they found out that the enthalpy of formation of ethanol is negative 277 point, I have to consult my table, 7 kilojoules, okay? All right. So we move on. Here's one of those tables. This table is in your book. It is on page 189. If you don't have your book, you need your book, okay? Get your book out, pause the video, go to page 189. You will find on here one that we did, which is ethanol is negative 277.7. Keep this page open because we're going to need it to look at for the next thing that we do. Notice, by the way, I need to point out, let me see if I can find them, that there are in some cases enthalpies of formations, like here, water and water vapor, okay? They're different because remember, enthalpy is a state, it's state dependent. So it takes more, it produces more energy, releases more energy to form liquid water than it does to form gas water, okay? So just be aware that you need to pay attention to your states. All right, keep that table handy because we are going to look at the enthalpies of formation for calculating the combustion of CH3H8, okay? You guys are just going to love all this equation writing we're going to get into. So here's the main equation that we have for combustion. You know combustion always comes with oxygen, right? Okay, so the main equation for this is C3H8 plus our oxygen that we need. Oh, by the way, this is a gas. Plus our oxygen, which is also a gas. And what do we always get out of combustion? We get carbon dioxide, or carbon monoxide, but in this case we're getting carbon dioxide, plus water. Okay? And this water is liquid. If we balance this, 5 and 3 and 4, okay? Now, we need to figure out the enthalpy for this reaction. And in order to do that, we need to figure out what the enthalpy of formation is for this, and the enthalpy of formation for this, and the enthalpy of formation for this. You'll notice that I skipped oxygen. I skipped